'cause every day we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got the way your body makes my heart beat. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy for love.
Everybody, it is one night only. This is the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat. This is show number 50 and a 1-year anniversary from the time that we started sitting down on Sunday nights and bringing you the magic of this community through the eyes of 5 amazing women that have joined us on the show. Back all in-house tonight. We've got some surprises. It's going to be a good time. Each week, we say hello to the amazing Angela Minter coming in from that Virginia quadrant. We got them coming in from all over the globe as Sammy D joins us from Florida. Amazingly creative. We were looking at some new stuff that they are working on down there with JSA, and it's absolutely incredible. The new superhero herself, it's Picklet. She's in here hanging with us tonight, looking amazing with you can throw your hands in the air, but it's true. It is you a superhero alter ego. I can see you backstage, by the way. Coming in her new location, she now lives very close to me. She drove by my house and threw eggs at my house last night. I caught her and Paul. She was hanging out the window and she was yelling at Paul, "Go, go, go!" So I don't know what's going on. Stephanie Kiel now lives in the Maryland area and bringing the comedy stylings from the center of our country, which I will be in this week. I'm kind of excited to go out there. It's Miss Monorail Mollie, everybody. The ladies of the Triple C Show welcome you. We're going to go live right here and now for some fun celebration. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, commenting, and more importantly, make sure you're following the Triple C Instagram. It's a good time. Hello, ladies, and welcome in to another night.
Hey.
Good to see you all. Everybody's smiling, happy. We were having a good chat before the show started, kind of talking about where we're going to finish the balance of this year. But I'm kind of excited to talk about where we've been and some of the amazing people we've brought. For those that might be coming in new for the first time, sit back, put your seatbelt on, because we're going to have some laughs tonight and talk about some good things as we go through. I do have special guests. We'll just say it's going to be interesting tonight. Who's going to pop in, say hello, and join the fun. First and foremost, as we start tonight, I have to say thank you to 2 people or 2 entities. The entities are, one, the 5 of you for, when we started this and pulled it together and being unsure to want to do it, to adding Sammy in and saying, "Hey, come on over and join this," and trusting that we're doing something good, and bringing Tina into the mix with us. The coordinated effort of us together has shown, whether it's I'm here or I'm not, the show's been fantastic. I actually think it's better when I'm not here, to be honest with you. I think those have been some amazing shows. I'm also very grateful to every person in this chat that has come here Sunday night religiously. When you have a show sitting from home doing some interviews and you're averaging 75, 80, 85, close to 100 at times watching, and then the rewatches are solid, that's a beautiful thing. And then finally, to our guest, thank you to everybody that's said yes to us. Some of the people have never been on screen before, and it was their first time. And I thought that was great that you got to put that behind you and do it. Some of the people have been doing it for a long time, and to take their time out of their schedule to come here, I'm grateful. So go through and welcome the ladies real quick, and then we're going to jump around and have some fun here, and then say hello to the chat. Stephanie's going to do the chat tonight. We drew straws. She got the short one, and so she's going to do the chat tonight. See, Tina, I didn't do a short joke about you. I did over there. There you go. That's for you. Welcome in, Jack. Good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. This is exciting. This is amazing. It's been a year, and I'm just glad we're still here. Glad we're putting smiles on people's faces, and I'm excited for tonight.
It's a good thing. I'm excited about tonight as well. Tina, welcome in. You're all colored. I love how the ladies have coordinated. Jen's got the red and black going. Tina's got the blue going. And I should throw out there amazing ears. Thank you, Sammy and Joey. Okay. Thank you, Sammy, and we also include Joey. It's one of the two, you know. So we thank you for that. The ladies look amazing. Those Tina, welcome in. How was your week?
My week was good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for tonight. I've been thinking about this all week, so I can't wait to get things started.
Well, I'm ready to go with it too. Good, awesome. Miss Minter is here. Her boyfriend just found out we do a show on Sundays. How are you?
I'm good. I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine with my brother, which was totally awesome. It was so funny.
Good.
Funny.
Thumbs up movie. Okay. Good.
Yep. So a lot happened over the last year.
Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of moves. Why I start a show and everybody's moving to a different location. I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting for Sammy to pick up and move to like Canada or something for trade rights or something. I don't know. So I'm just glad, Angela, I'm glad you're here. And thank you for, when I first started talking to Jen about this and we called you, you were like, oh yeah, I'm in right away, right off the get-go. Wasn't even a question. So thank you for trusting in me and Jen when we came up with it. So thank you. And thank you to your cats too for allowing me to yell cat. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have one right here on the desk in her spot.
Okay.
I hope we'll see the tail.
At some point we will. At some point. So,
Yeah.
Sammy, good to see you. We got to see you and Joey. Joey was in the background working hard when we started. It's good to see you. Appreciate you being here. How was your week?
No moving for me. Hopefully not anytime soon.
Okay.
However, we just gutted the whole house and reorganized it and redid everything to give it some space for the baby to start, doing his little walker and little jumper area. So Joey and I have been going to bed late every day trying to redo the whole house and sell everything and move things around. But I think finally we are finally going to be calm and so I'm happy.
Okay. How much is that baby bench pressing? Tell us the truth.
Well, I will tell you, we got him a little rattle, and it's a weight rattle. And George, she has him curling it up.
It's cute.
Just as long as the baby's not wearing any 49er gear, we're good to go.
He's not, but I did get some Jets stuff in the mail that Joey got upset about. Thanks to Jean. We will not be wearing Jet stuff either.
If that baby wears Jet stuff, I will come down and change the baby myself. That's not happening. I will one-handed help you with that.
Okay.
So, good to see glad you're here. Thank you for that. Miss Kiel, you just just moved in. Everything looks like it's going good.
Yep. So far, so good. We're
How
heading
how is your house and Paul's just living there now?
Yeah. So my house looks good now. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been getting rid of stuff left and right. And yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
We're glad you're here. So how about if we let's say hello to chat real quick, and then we're going to start talking about some memories from this year and see how things go. So hit the chat up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So tonight, let's say hello to Miss Vicki Gillespie, Mr. Paul Engel, Miss Debbie Bernfeld, Jason Thibodeau. We have Angela Minto. We've got Fred O'Malley. We have Molly's mom, Happy's Haunt. We have Corby. We've got Timothy Rainwaters. We have Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. We have Miss J. Nashville. We have Aliens Wear Green Hats. We've got Monorail Mollie, Gloria Thibodeau. It's Joey's World, Miss Kelly. We have Regina Erie, Kay Wilby. We have Patriotism USA. We have Main Street Nick. We've got Justin Sanudo and Joy Sanudo. We've got Zippity Doo Doug. We've got Jan S. Disney, Shelby J, Stacy Rogers, Sammy D, Anne Marie Dreher, and Pinot Pete. We've got Mike Klemovich. We've got Shelby J. We've got, did I already say Stacy? I think I did. I can't remember. All right. The Dog Catcher. We've got Stanley Socks. We've got Julie McCowan. We've got Miss Krista Kofa. Creative Studios. We have Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. We have Theme Park Casual, Jonathan Chong, Surf Bum John, Jill Walkbrick. We've got Jeannie, 52573, we have JC Skipper Brian. We've got Chris S. and Nathan. And we also have Ace Snoopy and Katie Y. She's so beautiful. Mr. Tim Rimple and Antoinette Williams. And I don't know if I missed anybody else.
And Zanlax, and all the ninja, and all the ninja watchers. Zanlax is usually
all the ninjas. Hey, ninjas.
Zanlax hides a ninja and protects the chat. So if somebody comes in, hey, takes them out.
That works. That works too. So awesome.
Thank you to all our California friends joining us tonight as well. It's going to be a fun night here hanging on the show. So, ladies, one of the things I kind of want to do is kind of reminisce a little bit and have some laughs, and also look into the future of who maybe some of the special people that you guys would like to see come on. So let's start out with something simple. Let's talk about one moment that you've thought of, and I'll go around randomly, and I'll switch it up to who starts each time. Let's go randomly about the memories that we have. Okay, one moment that made you laugh out loud. It might have been, on the first show, because the first show brought in the escapades of PJJ. I mean, it was a whole lot of escapades that were going on and craziness, and I didn't know what to do. So I just said, "Hey, Joy, how about the first show? Welcome in." See, I always have tricks up my sleeve. Hello, Joy. How are you tonight?
Hey, Joy.
Good. How are you?
Yeah, we're excited that you stopped in. I asked Joy to stop in and say hello. So, Joy, as you're coming in, before I go to the ladies, just anything you want to throw out there, and then I'll go back and we'll go around, and I'll ask you to answer the same question. But what are your thoughts coming in here tonight?
Well, I wrote a little something. I'm thrilled to be here celebrating with you guys today on your 1-year anniversary. It feels like yesterday when I had the honor of being your first interview. And look how far you've come. Over the past year, you guys have brought us countless moments of inspiration, laughter, and insight. Your passion and dedication has truly made the difference in our community. Congratulations on reaching this incredible milestone. Here's to many more years of amazing content growth and success. Keep shining.
Oh, I love that.
Yay.
Thank you, Joy. That was awesome. That was awesome. I appreciate that.
That was great, Joy. Thank you.
So, real quick, Steph, do we have any new people we need to say hello
we
to
do.
before we go to our first question?
Yes. Hello to the Mickey Bunch and Ride the Teacups and Matthew Walter and Steve Browning. So, hello. Welcome in.
Is there something new in the contract that we got to put Mr. in front of Tim Rempel every time? Did I miss that? I'm just making sure.
Kind of sounds fun. Yeah,
it sounds fun. I love it. So I'm going to go to Tina first to start this off, and we'll come back and I'll ask Joy your thoughts on this too. Is there there has to be a moment, because I know for me, as I sit back and think of the shows, there have been many for me. What is a moment for you that jumps out at you where you say, that just made me just laugh my tail off? I couldn't think about it. Is there a laugh out loud moment that comes to mind from the year? Tina, I'll start with you. You got to have many of them because you laugh out loud a lot.
There's a couple.
Okay.
The first one that comes to mind is when we did the community meetup when we were all together last year in August. And Angela asked me, she said, there's nothing better than a big, juicy what? And as I was trying to compose myself and think of what I was going to say, Gonzo shouts from the other room, "Go, Tina, go," which sent me over the edge. And I couldn't think after that. And so I had to regroup myself. Okay. Took a look in chat, and something in chat just made me think of sausage. And so I said sausage. And I don't know why, but I did. And I kind of lost it. So there was that moment. And then we can't forget about Happy's Haunt, Nicole's toy. That was pretty interesting, to say the least. And there's been so many others, but those are the best ones.
I do like the Happy's Haunt call out. So if you guys haven't watched the episode with Nicole, Happy's Haunt, you don't know what we're referencing, it's in the playlist. The great thing, it's all in the playlist. You can go back and watch that episode, and you'll you'll definitely have look. Even Tim Rempel's laughing at that. So definitely go back and watch the Nicole episode. She was amazing. Miss Mitchell, what about you? How about a laugh out loud moment for you?
So mine would be Shep. I have never had anybody like just break me right off the bat. A Shep coming in pure Shep manner, and I knew it was already. I was already prepped that it was probably going to happen, and of course he came in, and it happens like right off the bat when he comes in, and I don't think I've ever broke so bad as I did at that moment.
Another great episode. I think it's episode like 46.
It's totally Shep.
And the great thing about that, as you bring that up, is I had a preface meeting with him right before we started, and I said, listen, I don't need 100% Shep. I need like 60 Shep and 40 Ryan, please. And he's like, oh, no problem. I got you. And it wasn't 2 seconds into the show. Zero, boom, just right out the door. So, but it's again, another great episode. Go back and watch it. Great call out. Love it. Love it. Sammy, how about you?
This one was really hard because we've had a lot of great moments. And honestly, I believe any episode that we have Miss Tina on is a laugh out moment, especially, she's going to bring up pickles at any moment. It's just a matter of when she's going to bring that up.
Pickles.
Yep. Yeah, she's just going to pickle it. Or when she's on timeout, it's also hilarious. So we love having you on and definitely bring a smile on my face with everything going on. So that was hard. But I want to say one of the moments I got in trouble for was when you guys were interviewing me and I talked about Joey's butt. I got so in trouble after that episode. I might have stepped on the couch. I mentioned that.
For those that are coming in new, before Sammy joined the ensemble, we had interviewed her just because we wanted to. It was another great person in our community, a female lead who owns her own business and doing her own thing. And she did talk about her husband's butt, a little bit more butt talk than I'd expected nor wanted that night. And it was very funny. So definitely go back and you're going to hear us say that a lot. If you haven't seen these episodes, go into the playlist because they're bringing up great stuff. I love it. I love it. Jen, how about you? I'll come to you next. Laugh out loud.
It's funny because my laugh out loud moment involves 2 people we've already mentioned, and that's Shep and Happy's Haunt.
Okay.
So if you remember when Shep was on, he was asked the question, say what comes to mind when you hear a person's name.
Oh.
And the name was Happy's Haunt.
Oh my God. Oh my
God. And he was bursting at the seams. He wanted to say something so bad. And you could tell he was trying to decide, should I say it? Shouldn't I say it? I want to say it, but will I get in trouble if I say it? And then finally he just said it.
Yep.
And the thing he said about Happy's Haunt was she should be a love interest of someone. And we all lost it.
We all lost it because
it was shock. It was laughing. It was, oh my gosh, I can't believe he went there. Nicole, we love you. I mean, it was just everything combined in one. So
I thought as I was sitting there watching everybody else laugh, I was thinking, how many people are going to kill him right now? Because there was a list that was coming together that are going to strangle Shep. So but it was a great thing, and I thought that's a great call out. I love it. I love it. Way to pull that one out. Okay, Steph, I'll go to you and say I'd like to answer for the question, and also hellos if we need to have any, because I think we had a couple people come in.
We do. So hello to Movie Mania Nick, who's joined us, and same with Cherie, Surfer Girl 326. So welcome in.
Nicole says I was shocked.
I think we were all shocked.
Here's what I'm wondering before Steph goes. I'm wondering how many people immediately after he said that she was probably at work and all she heard was because every
phone going off.
Media was going crazy. Yes. So it was good. It was things that make social media go nuts. And that was definitely
look at Tim Rempel's comment there. Shocked but not surprised.
Yeah.
I think that's how everyone kind of felt.
Yep, absolutely. So anyway, Miss Stuff, yours?
Yeah, so mine was when we had Pino Pete and Anne-Marie Dreyer on the show. and they were both talking. I guess probably Pinot Pete was probably talking about making out in the car, like when they were teenagers and stuff. And because we were kind of talking about being busted by, cops or whoever for parking. Right. And we all assumed that probably he was the one all over her. And he came back out and he was like, no, it was her all over me, or something. And she did not deny it. She was just like, I'll have my wife. So anyway, I loved that. So.
I'll just say that's one Pete that I was jealous of, because when you have someone who shows you that much affection, it's a beautiful thing. And I was happy for them to hear that it was so long and good for them. I wasn't sure at first if he was talking about a long time ago or last week in the Epcot parking lot.
Could have been.
Either way, it works out good. I do know somebody that did something in the Epcot parking lot, but that's on a old show a long time ago.
Yes.
That is on an old show a long time ago. It's still there too. It's still there. On all those old shows. So that's a great one. Okay. Joy, how about you? I know you've watched a bunch. You obviously were our first guest. Any moment that jumps out at you? Oh, it's ongoing.
Yay. That's great.
Sorry, Joy. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. My favorite moment, I'm gonna have to copy Tina and say it was the toy with Nicole. That was a funny moment.
That was completely funny. I loved it. Yeah. So I'll throw a curveball for you guys, as one of the things I didn't throw into the list here, but it's an easy one as we're sitting here talking. I'll kind of ask Joy's thoughts on it too, but I'm not going to put her on the spot first. So I'll start with Sammy on this one, and here comes the curveball for you guys. As you look at it, what has it meant to you guys, being in the position that you're at, to be able to do what this show has done, which is we have introduced new people that have never been on screen before. We've had a couple people that were so nervous to do it at first that will end up being stellar. And I'll throw Nicole Happy's Haunt and I'll throw Wendy B on there. Both of them were just incredible guests here for us. What has it meant for that? What has it meant for you to be able to see the community come out consistently every Sunday? It's not like you guys are out there saying, hey, we've got Adam the Woo, or, we've got JoJo in here, and we've got, there are millions of followers are coming. These people, they're coming to see you ladies and see what you've brought together as your ensemble. So I'm just from your guys' thought, what that means to you. Sammy?
This show means a lot to me. I love how we're able to come together as a community. I love how we get to meet people like that are in the chat. That's, for me, I'm new into the Disney community. So a lot of these people I might know, just by seeing them in the chat, but I know nothing about them. So being able to interview them, get to know them, on a different side and a personal side, and also, what made them be who they are today. It's been so nice to see that. I love how when we do interview, we're just getting to know everybody. It's not like a red hot seat, like, oh my God. I feel like they may start off nervous, but I think towards the end, they kind of just know there's just a group of friends just trying to get to know each other. So it's so much fun. To me, it means a lot that we get to bring awareness. Maybe, someone watching the show might not know this creator. So now they might, this creator is awesome. Let me go ahead and follow them. So it's nice that we're able to do that and just continue to make our community bigger.
I love it. Before I go over to Angela, I want to bring another friend in. I am surrounded by some of the most amazing women in our community tonight, and by adding this lady, it just keeps going on. Welcome in to Miss Jennifer Caruso joining us tonight.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Welcome in.
Good.
So we're in the middle of a question. I'm going to go around and I'll come back, and I'd like to throw it to you just for what you want to say, and ask you to throw your thoughts in on the question too in just a minute. So welcome in. Hang tight for a second. Let's go over to Angela. Your response to the question. I'll rephrase the question a little later so Miss Caruso can hear it too. Go ahead.
This has actually meant a lot. It's like bringing in new faces that you don't normally see. Those are some of my favorite interviews, is when we were getting to know other people that we always see in chat, but we never see faces to them, and seeing them kind of come out and get to know them better, and just seeing them kind of coming out of their shells more too at the same time. And it's very informative with, like, if they are creators trying, we get to see what they're about. There's been creators on here that I didn't know before, doing the show either. And, I now follow some of them.
Cool. Awesome. That's great.
In addition now too, because I didn't know them before, or who they were, or even if they even had a channel, I didn't know. But I mean, we brought in Kenneth H. We had to see Kenneth H. That was like spectacular because he'd never really done anything on screen before. So,
and now look at him; you can't keep him off. Yeah, I think he's chasing down Joy every week to be on Joy's channel, which I love. I love seeing Kenneth H.
Exactly.
That's a great answer, Angela. We're talking about what this means to the ladies for being able to bring these some of the new friends in and meet these new peoples and all the show. And I'm going to ask when we get down to Joy and to Miss Caruso in a minute, what it's meant for you guys from being outside watching and being a guest on the show to see some of these newer people coming on is kind of what we're talking about. Before I go over, I'm going to go to Stephanie just a second, and we'll also highlight new people coming in. You'll be next to go to. I want to remind everybody about three things. One, if you're out there and you're interested in being on the show, please send me a note. Send me a note if you'd like to be a guest, if you're interested in coming on, because maybe we don't know. There's several of you in the chat that actually your name's already come up with the ladies that we've been talking that I'll be reaching out to very shortly and saying, hey, we'd like to bring you on for a show and an interview. Two things outside of the show that I see a couple Hall of Famers in here that have not voted yet. I'm not going to call out your name, but I'm just saying we need your votes in. It's getting ready. I thought it was going to go to the end of August, but we're going to close it earlier because all the voting's going crazy. So if you're not in, get in because it needs to be. And the baby picture thing that we're doing kind of is a takeoff of over here and meeting new people and everything. If you're not part of our baby picture segment yet that I do later on the nights, please make sure you get your pictures in. We would love to have you be a part of it. Steph, who do we have new? And just your thoughts on what we've done with the new show.
Okay, so welcome in to Mandy Adams. Hello. Mr. John A.B., Tyler Silva, Vananda Lewis, Jennifer Caruso, Birdwell, Miss Sandy, Simba 2, and Lila Rose.
Welcome in. Steph, your thoughts on where we've done with the show with interviewing like we talked about.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys already knew a lot of each other, I think. Previous, maybe not as well as you do now, but like previous to coming on the show. Wendy B, hello. But I feel like this is, for me, doing most of my modding with you, Pete. I didn't know a lot of the other people, the creators and the supporters of the channels. So to me, it's opened up a whole new world. So I feel like I have so many friends now, mostly that I haven't met, but I'm going to, because the more we interact and the more, we had to do the meetups and see each other at Disney, it's just opened a whole new world for me. So I feel like I have like 500 new friends and so.
Good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to go to Tina for her answer, but first I want to welcome in, and we'll talk with her in just a second. Carla of Carla and Kiko Adventure.
Hello, Carla.
Hi.
Carla,
Kiko here too.
Kiko.
Hey, Kiko.
We'd love to see. I'll be right back to you in 1 second. I just want to finish the ladies answer this question. Then we're going to talk to you and Jennifer Caruso both for a minute. And also, if anybody wants to select a prize later from behind Carla, let me know. We'll be giving one away. Tina, let me go to you for your question, for your response to that question real quick.
Just rephrase it for me one more time, because
the question I was asking was, we've brought so many people into this that some of them were new. It was their first time that they've ever been on a screen. Some of them were creators, like the three of our friends down the bottom there that got to come on and spend time with us and get to learn about them. What has this show done for you to make bring you happy?
So I'm all about connections. I'm
Okay.
all about getting to know people. I love to know people's stories.
Uh-huh.
You're a brand new name in the chat. My brain goes, oh, I wonder who is this person? Like take Hatbox Ghost Jerry, for instance, where I didn't know who in the world he was until I knew he was a name in the chat. But my mind would always go, I wonder who this person is. And we have the Hall of Fame recognition series, and then bam, I find out his name is Jerry, and now we have this inside joke that he's my best friend. Like we're best friends, and we joke back and forth,
Uh-huh.
and connections like. And I love stuff like that because that's what we're all about. That's what I feel like God created us for, was for interaction and relationship with each other, and it's just such a beautiful thing to me. And I love getting to know people, and whether I've known you for about 10,000 years or I've known you for a day or a second or even now. I love it. I want to know more about you. And so I love that.
I love it. Before I go to Jen, I want to bring in one more friend, and that would be Kristen of Park Pass TV joining us as well here. Good to see you.
Hi, congratulations. Happy 1-year anniversary.
Thank you.
I don't have a better background. I am in the parking lot of a reigning Hollywood Studios, but I wanted to drop in and congratulate you guys. I really, really enjoy the show, and it's been a pleasure to watch you guys over the last year and all of the improvements and the excitement that you guys bring. So thank you. Thank you for what you guys do, because I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to highlight different channels and get to know you guys along the way. So I wanted to drop in and say congratulations.
I love it. I know you only have a minute, but on behalf of the ladies, I want to tell you thank you, because you had hello.
I know. This is my So Adam is at a funeral, unfortunately, but here's my streaming partner today.
That's the superstar right there. That is the superstar right there.
So cute.
I wanted to say to you and to Adam, two things. One, first, congratulations on your success. You guys are on your way to that 100K. You've exploded lately. But on behalf of the ladies, you have never stopped. Whenever you hear that there's a show going on, or when I stopped in there, you have been so generous to tell your viewers about this show and the ladies. And I just wanted to say thank you for doing that.
Oh, no. And we truly love what you guys do so much. So definitely thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for all you do.
Be safe out there at Hollywood Studios. I know you only had a minute, so I wanted to jump in real quick.
I know. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Park Pass TV. That's Kristen, everybody. She's amazing. Her and her husband are fantastic people and a true supporters of the channel. Jen, let me go back to you before I go to our guests at the bottom there. And just your answer to the question, which was we were talking about a few minutes ago, your feelings on what it's done.
So for me, I get fulfillment by hearing everybody else's stories. I'm happy that we provide a platform to have the people in the chat come in and tell their stories, because so often we'll be watching live streams and you're watching your favorite creators and you get to know them very well by watching them. But as creators or as hostesses like us, we don't get to know the people in the chat in the same way. So I'm thrilled that we have this platform, and I would hope that anybody who's out there who's even, a little shy or a little unsure, we would love to have you as a guest on the show or one of our hangouts and get to know you and get to know your story and what makes you tick. And I just think it's a great opportunity for us to get to know our chat.
Yeah, it's that's a great way to say it, and amazing from all of you and your perspective. I love that. Real quick, Steph, anybody new coming in?
Oh, yeah. Let's say hello to Miss Mary Carroll. We've got Noah from Disnoa here and Carlo and Kiko's Adventures. I want to highlight you guys. Follow the Bradley's Fun. T. Marie just kind of joined us in the chat there. And it's me, David T. We've also got Ed Drew and Miss Amy from HAC Magic TV.
I love it. We just booked
Welcome
Amy.
in.
We just booked Amy for an upcoming show. She's going to be a future guest. I'm excited
Sweet.
about that. So let's go down. Speaking of guests, let's go down and talk to. We'll go to Miss Caruso first. Just Jen, whatever you wanted to say first, and then I'm going to throw a question to you about some of your thoughts, because we haven't had a chance to hear you come in yet. Well, you're muted. I know Ron says you sound fantastic that way, but I don't think so.
Congratulations, everyone. And what, Pete, you have to behave tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations, ladies. What a
Thank
great show. What a great accomplishment. I mean, 1 year mark. It seems like it was just yesterday that this show started. It's really amazing. Everybody's done a great job. I enjoyed the show tremendously. And I don't know, Pete, if you want me to talk about, what the show's done for me and what.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead.
I mean, everybody's pretty much said my thoughts on it. I just love seeing people that we have never met before in chat, people that are in chat, and hearing their stories, and so many inspirational stories from people, where they've come from, how they met, how many years they've been married, their families, just all of that just makes them so much more real to us. Now, when you see a person in a chat, in a stream, and you say, so much about them. Also, like, I followed more people on Instagram and on Facebook, and you really still get to know them even more when you're on their social platforms. And so to me, that's been really special. And creators that I never knew. I mean, Glow, like I met Glow on your channel.
Right.
Just a lot of different ones. And I just think that it's a great platform, and it brings the community closer together and lets us know more about each other.
I love it. And you've had great success with everything you've done. We're all proud of you. With 14,000 plus subscribers now, you just keep growing, and your chats keep getting bigger. And it's not going to be long till you're 20,000, and and maybe then we'll get Ron a bigger leash. So I love it. I love when Ron's on a leash on the show. I think it's fantastic. So
he runs away. He has to stay with me.
I'm pretty sure he's climbing out a window right now, trying to do something.
Oh my goodness! But
I don't know.
I just want to thank everybody who supported me. It means a lot to me. I love what I'm doing. I'd do it if I had. If I was still at 1,000 subscribers, if I was at 500, I'd do what I'm doing no matter what. The subscribers to me aren't a thing. It's just if I can bring a little bit of joy to anybody's day and enjoy myself in Disney, that's it.
I think you're doing that. Thank you for coming in tonight. I mean, hang tight for a second with us. We'll come back to you just a sec. Carl and Kiko, welcome in. Just throw it to you for your thoughts and what you feel about everything you're seeing. I love that you're here today with us.
Thank you so much for the invite. Happy Sunday, everybody. I cannot believe it's been a year. When Pete sent me the text, I was like, how is it a year already? That was just crazy. I remember you guys talking about it last year at the meet and greet. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a fabulous idea. I love it. And you've come such a long way. And I just have to share my favorite memory is when Molly shoved that cupcake in Pete's face.
Hey!
Yes.
It needs to be anybody's favorite memory.
With that. That's a great memory. Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome. It was
a great memory. Yes,
I would love to see a repeat of it.
Oh, we might be able to do something about that this week.
That's right.
How did or something? The cocktail party? I don't know.
Something. Time out. How does a celebration show turn into Pete Violence Against Pete? Isn't there a group? Something to help me?
It's a celebration of Pete. What are you talking about?
Yes. I think even Molly's mom said she would bring the cupcakes. So
there you go.
Cupcakes are supplied.
One next time, so it'll cover more of the face.
No, it went up my nose. I'd also like to point out that when I was talking to Carla about that the first time, she goes, I love that Molly was so excited about doing that. I'm like, Carla.
In all honesty, though, we love you guys so much. And it's just been such an honor to have you guys in our lives and be a part of yours. And what do you want to say?
I just say, thanks, to Pete for always including us in all of this, and being part of the YouTube community is just an awesome place to be with all these positive people and creators. Like I said, you find people that like you relate to in so many different ways, like on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that stuff. And it's just awesome to see, different places like us. We're more of the West Coast. We like to see stuff Walt Disney World. We like to see the East Coast stuff. So YouTube makes it just really easy just to, click onto that and check out these awesome creators.
And it's very rare to see so many beautiful women all together at once, so I love that.
Before I let you guys go and talk more with the ladies, I'll say when this idea came to fruition, one of the things I said to Jen was, we have so many strong women in this community. There's not enough all women ensembles out there. And I would like my platform to be the one that says, wow, look at all these people. And not only are they beautiful and amazing, but they're incredibly talented, smart, well-spoken. And I'm humbled that I'm even lucky to have that. So I'm glad you brought that up. For you guys, for our guests here, for Joy and for Jennifer and for Carla and Kiko, on behalf of the ladies, I'll tell you that, we asked you all to come and be part of the show. All of you, every guest that's come on, I have not had one of these ladies go, no, don't bring that person. I've had them all say, oh, good, cool, excited about it. And you guys continue to bring the magic on your platforms. Moderators, please make sure we're putting the links for these three guests into the chat. Everybody, if you're not following Carla and Kiko, Jennifer Caruso, or Joy, amazing shows. Carla and Kiko go live from the parks and from home. Miss Caruso is at every park, shop, and everything you can think of, dragging Regina Erie around like a puppy. It's great. I love that. And then, of course, Joy goes live on her Wednesday night shows, and her game night's phenomenal. I love her game night. So I thank you guys for taking the time just to stop in today, and I appreciate it. And I'm going to keep moving on with our thing, and I'm going to let you guys roll out. And so thank you for being here.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's Jennifer dragging Regina around or Regina.
That's more like it.
Her speed walk. Yeah.
She's a speed walker.
Yeah.
Well, I also should say real quick that we're now taking applications for date night with Regina.
Right. Yes.
I'm working on that game show. We will have Regina on. If you'd like to be on a game show where you might be selected for a date, the Carusos and I will make sure that it can, because we can fly Regina wherever. That's great. We can get Regina wherever. So it's gonna happen. So if you got a brother, I think so. Good night.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great one.
Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you too.
Where'd he go?
There he goes. Well, I'm going to welcome in some people real quick, if that's okay. Let's say hello to John K., Gigi, Herschel Lenny, Disney Freak, The Real Steven TV, and I just saw Jordan welcome in from Epcot Forever. So we're glad you're here.
You're not going to let him back in, are you?
Why do you keep taking me out?
I wasn't taking you out. I put you back in, and then you shook your head no, so I took you back up.
I was trying to
figure out you wanted to be out.
No, I just figured you had taken control of the whole thing again, which wasn't. It's not a problem. So, all right, let's talk for a second while we're going here. Thank you for saying hello to them. Let's talk for this about a moment that shocked or surprised you. A moment that shocked or surprised you. We've had some of those as we've gone through. Oh, cat. Sorry. We've had some of those as we've gone through where we've said, "Wow, that's really cool. Wow, that's surprising. Oh my God, I didn't know that." So Let's start with Stephanie this time, and we'll go back around. Steph, what was a moment that shocked or surprised you?
Well, again, with the Pinot Pete thing and the making out in the car with Anne Marie, that was a shock because I don't look at her and think, her as a wild child, but she is a wild child. But that's okay. Maybe not anymore. But she did say a lot of that's still going on, right, Anne Marie? So that, and then the Nicole with her special toy was a shocker.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let me go over to Angela.
I think mine would be when we had the hangout thing and Angie was on and she was talking about where she was conceived in the parking lot at Disneyland.
Yes. That was a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you
I
that
think
one.
she's kind of the winner chicken dinner on earliest you've been to Disney. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Conceived on a parking lot. I don't know of anybody that's been conceived other than her. I know some that have tried to conceive, but that's again another show from years ago. You can go back and check it out.
Yeah.
See if you can figure out who that is. Park Pass TV says congratulations again on one fantastic year. Thank you, Park Pass. Let's go to Tina. How about you?
Definitely when we had Glow hanging with Mark's mom on with us, just her entire story and the obstacles that she's had to overcome just really blew me out of the water. And just to see where she is now from the place that she was just so inspiring. It was, just not something that you would expect to hear, but it's what we do here. It's the reason why we do this, is to bring those stories out. But yeah, and the other thing was definitely Dad Builds running a coffee shop. Like, what?
Oh yeah.
That, like, what? So yeah.
Okay, I like it. Okay, Jen, I'll go to you next.
Well, my answer is the same as Tina's. It was the Mother's Day show with hanging with Mark's mom, Glow. Shocking in a not in a woo exciting way, but like just to hear everything she went through, and she never stops smiling and she never stops being positive, and it's just such an inspiration, you would, looking at her today, you would never know that that's what her past was like, because she's so vibrant and friendly and welcoming, and just to know everything that she went through, struggled through. Yeah, for me, that was it was shocking to hear that story, but she's an amazing person, and I'm not surprised that she's been able to overcome all of those things.
Absolutely. Tina and Jen, great one. I love that one. Sammy, how about you? Before I move on here.
There was a couple, episodes. Like there was one when we talked with Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk. I loved learning about how they navigated, through their journey through the pandemic and how they channel evolved and stuff like that. And I love seeing when a power couple comes together and they achieve things together. It's so inspiring, just because you don't really see that nowadays. And that was one of the moments that I just loved learning about them. Another one is when Beth was on and she was, doing her magical moments. Yes. And that was, something that was very inspiring. She didn't have to do any of that stuff, but it just came from her heart. And she has such a great heart. And that was really nice.
I love it.
So I had 2 moments.
That's 3 great ones. Mouse Talk and Beth doing that. And yeah, power couples are a cool thing. So I love that. One public service announcement. I see that where was Matt's in here, Simba 2. I have an announcement that on our next meetup, Matt couldn't make it for this one because he had, surgery and some stuff going on. But on our next meetup, when we have it here, which will be 2025, Stacy Rogers said she would like to kiss Matt and be happy that he's here. That's what she told me. Wow, I thought that would get a response out of her. Stacy, hello. Are you awake? Did you fall asleep?
Is she on speakerphone?
You're on speakerphone. Where are you talking? You sound like you're in a hole.
I can't hear her at all.
I can't hear you at all. Here, I got the speakerphone on. I got you turned all the way up.
No.
Nope. There we go. Now we can hear you.
I don't know why.
Well, welcome in.
Yeah, that was, by the way, Ray was responding to your for the next meetup.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Ray wants to kiss Matt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
We got it.
No.
Welcome in, Stacy. I know you wanted to call in and give some words and thoughts on the show. So welcome.
First of all, the ladies, congratulations. Like Carla had said earlier, when Pete called me about this, I couldn't believe it's been a year already. It seems like it was last week this all just started, and here we are, a year already. Oh my God, Matt!
No, he's going to start. He's ready to kiss. Matt is ready to kiss you. That is fantastic.
You know, he can fuck her up for Ray too. It'd be a threesome.
Wow, great.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
2025 is already off to a good start. We haven't even got there yet.
Love you, Stacy.
2025, if all goes well, 2025 will be our year to return.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
yeah, I think it's, as of this moment, it's looking good. I thought there was a stretch there that I thought this year was going to happen, but it just, unfortunately, things haven't worked out the way I thought they were going to.
No problem.
At least in the timely fashion I thought they were going to. So,
well, I appreciate you calling in and supporting the channel and,
yes,
and supporting these ladies. You have been an advocate for the show and all the ladies on it. So.
I have made some very good friends for this show.
Well, we appreciate you, Stacey. Thank you for calling in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'll send Matt your number. Don't tell Ray.
Should I give you Ray's number first?
Yes. Bye. All right, Stacey Rogers, everybody. As we get this ready to pull this into a train station, I want to take and just set a party off. We're having a party. Why not bring the party in with us? Kelly is here.
Hey, Kelly. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to join you here at the end. I've been listening, but wow, thank you. Congratulations, everyone. It's so cool.
I like your ears. They're so cute.
Candy got these for me, my Roger Rabbit ears.
Love it.
Roger Rabbit ears. I love it.
Thank you.
Kelly, this show is for you, obviously. You've been out, East Coast, West Coast. You've had both the parks. You've had a ton going on in your life and everything that's going on. But yet I know that you watch when you can. But when you've been working, I know that I get notes from you all the time about watching the replays and certain things that happen and everything. What has this show meant to you to be able to watch it?
Honestly, it's been so great to see these fantastic women come together on a show. No disrespect to the men. I love the men. But it's really kind of unique in a way to have a weekly show with these great women and inviting these fantastic guests on. And, honestly, when you interviewed me, it was so professionally done. It was fun. It was, you allowed room for, the answers to go where the show to go where it would. So it had some structure, but it was loose enough. And it was just stinking fun to hang out with these fantastic ladies. And it's always a great show to watch. I learn something. I laugh. You get to know somebody so much better than just in chat. So I've loved it. And like Angela said, I've met new friends. I've met new channels to watch. It's been a great opportunity. I'm just so proud and happy for all of you. And thank you for letting me come on and say that.
I love it. Well, hang with us for a few minutes here, and we're going to chat, and we'll come back to you in a second. One of the things I asked the ladies to do is, and we have a kind of a prospect list of people. When we started this show, right before we started week one, when it was Stephanie and Angela and Jen, I said to them, "Who do you want to interview?" I didn't come and say, "Hey, you're going to interview this, this, and this." I have put this show in the hands of the ladies as much as I possibly can. They all have lives, and it's a little bit easier when I'm the guy sitting here all the time, 24/7, and they don't have to do that. They're working and taking care of families. But and then as Tina has come aboard and as Sammy's come aboard, I've asked them the same thing. So tonight I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to start. Let's see, who haven't I started first with yet? Jen, you'll be up first, I guess, on this one. Who's a couple people that you would like to see that if you had a wish list that we could on there, who would be some of the ones you'd like to see?
This is an absolute wish list. Okay. And I didn't have to think hard about this. I've had these people in mind for probably a year now, wishing that they could come on. The first one is Mammoth Club. I would love to have Mollie and Alan from Mammoth Club. I know, it's a wish, but I love their streams, their vlogs. I love everything about them. And I would love the opportunity to sit down with them. Another creator ensemble that I would love to have any combination of them would be the Resort TV one. ensemble. I would love to have a show with mom and dad. I think that would be great.
Oh.
I'd love to see a Jenna and Dale show and talk about their channel that they have together. You know, and of course, Josh, you know, I mean, he's the one that brought most of us to this community. So it just seems apropos that we would have him on a show. So again, wish list. And then I'm going to throw this one out here. This one is totally unattainable, but I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, would love to have a show with M. Mara, Peanut
and Mara. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And I'm saying this genuinely. I'm not saying this to be funny. I know we joke around all the time and are going at each other, but I would really like to have him on a show.
That's cool.
I know it won't happen.
But well, great answers. I love it. Somebody's got their sandal heavy in the back. Tina, how about you? Wish list.
Wish list. So I went. I kind of geared myself a little bit more towards just names in chat instead of faces in chat.
Okay.
The first one on my list, I would absolutely love to see on the screen, who's been on with us a couple times actually, just in hangouts. Jeff Condon is on the top of my list. I think that he would have a lot to bring to the table, and he's just an amazing guy, very insightful, and he's super smart, and just a ball of energy, and he's hysterical. Also, I would love to see Gitchy. You know,
Gitchy.
We have had the trifecta of KDY, Wendy B, and Happy's Haunt, and I feel like we need to kind of bring it to a quartet and get a little bit of Gitchy up in our you know, our computer screens, our phone screens, whichever. I think that would be amazing.
Yes.
Someone else that I would love to see is Hatbox Ghost. I talked about him earlier in the show, Jerry. Someone we see in a chat who just lights up the chat room. He's comical. He's witty. He's just really sweet guy. Now that I know he's a guy, and I think that would be just so amazing to just to find out more about him and his family and things that he would want to share. And so, yeah, those are
good ones. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Steph, I'll go to you next. And was there anybody else new we need to say hello to?
Oh, yes. Tiki Man fan Tim.
Nice, Tim.
Here. Hello, Tim. And we have William Versiglio. So
Nice.
welcome in, William.
Nice. Okay. Steph, how about you? Wish list for you?
I'd like to have Darla on our show. Aliens Wear Green.
I agree with that. Yep.
Donna Jaworski.
Okay.
Chris from Ear to Ear Magic.
Chris is a good one.
Alyssa and Neil.
Neil. Okay.
Yeah.
And Alyssa.
Corinne Anderson.
Okay. Don't know. I'd like to know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's Disney Lifestylers. Corinne is on.
That's why I didn't know. Now I know.
Yeah, on Panda Show. And let's see. And Gonzo. So those are ones I thought about.
Okay. Good ones. Good ones. I like it. Sammy, how about you?
Okay, so I wanted to interview Michelle from Grinning Smile. She has the best Launchpad collection ever.
Okay.
So I just want to interview her so I could stare at her Launchpad collection. And also she's so sweet. I love her. Then the second person or duel that I would love to interview is Rock and Roll DW, Dan and Steph. One of my closest friends. I love them so much. I got to meet them in person about 1.5 years ago, and we have clicked and have been inseparable since. So we'd love to have them on here.
I like their stuff. That's good. Very cool. Okay.
Yes, Stephanie has the best high kicks ever.
Nice.
If you've ever seen her, she walks around the park just high kicking it.
High kicking everywhere.
She's awesome.
She's kung fu fighting. Every time that's what I think about.
Yeah, she's hilarious. They're both funny. And the last one, I would like to put Joey D on the hot seat and interview him.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I like it. Okay.
Do you think he'll do it?
I think he will.
Oh, good.
He will.
I got enough dirt on him. We'll do it. Angela, how about you?
I would love to get Darla aliens wear green hats in here for an interview. I know some things that some of these other ladies don't know about her already, and I absolutely find it fascinating, and I think she has some amazing stories she could tell.
Okay.
And there's just so much more to Darla other than just what we get to know about her in chat. She's so funny, such a funny person, and I just adore her. Anyway, somebody else, I know that Pete and Jen kind of interviewed her, but I'd love to get the Dapper Danielle in for an interview.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That would be a good one.
Okay.
And kind of another creator, she started off on TikTok, and then she's now on YouTube, and she's still kind of learning the ropes with YouTube. But I would like to get Disney Parks with Love Janelle in on an interview.
I love it.
She does like her Wheel Wednesdays. She does all these other creative things. She actually does some charity stuff too.
Okay.
Somewhat similar to what Beth does, which I adore Beth with how she does that. So, and it reminded me.
These are great
of
answers.
some stuff that Beth does.
These are great answers. So here's my challenge. One, first off, I'm going to go back. If you're watching the live or watching the replay and you're interested in being a guest on the show, please do me a favor and shoot me a private message, and I'll be glad to look at it, try to get the schedule, and try to make that work. First. Secondly, if you're listening to it and you heard your name tonight, then the ladies are interested in you. If you're watching on the replay or live, please consider being a guest on the show, because people care. If you heard your name tonight, people care about you. Third, I'll say to you, if you're friends with or know somebody that we've talked about tonight, or it's another creator out there that maybe you love that we haven't talked about or we haven't interviewed, and you know them and you have a personal relationship with them, get them in touch with me so we can get them booked on the show. We'd love to bring these people that the ladies are talking about. I'd love to bring the people that are in the chat that we haven't met and try to do an interview with. And I'll say also for me, before we go to the end here, is my one that I would like to see, who I think is an incredible person who supports channels left and right, that I would like to get to know, because I really think there's a lot to this person that people don't know. He's in the chat, Mr. Tim Rempel. I would love to get Tim Rempel at some point and sit down with us, because I think Tim's just an amazing guy. And he supports so many channels. Before we close things up with Kelly here, real quick, and close up the show, I want to remind everybody that, hey, these people are already booked. This is the end of the year. Here we go. Disney MUK, Sebastian the Crab. Then we're going to have a meetup here at the house where we're going to be live. Well, we can't get Sammy here, but she'll be with us. But we'll be live here for the party, talking about a recap of the entire meetup weekend. Then we got Gene Fitzmagic. We're going to take off Labor Day weekend because it's a holiday, and these ladies deserve some time with their family. So we're going to take one off there. NeuroDiv Disney will follow it up from California. Then the Adventure Lees. Parks with the Pigeons will be here. Donnieland will be here. Winx Wild Ride from California. Berry Place 28. Kelsey Elizabeth, who's been in the chat supporting a bunch of channels where you're going to get to meet her right here. Paul Engel will be coming up. Greg Papalukas will be here with all his comedy and fun. With us, Ride the Teacup, Steve. He was in the chat. He'll be here. Then we get to sit down and finally talk to Miss Monorail Mollie, or Jen. So, and Mike Wheeler will follow that. Adventures by Carney. AJC Amy will have a holiday hangout on the 15th. And if I have my way, I'm going to close the door. And who am I going to land the last 2 weeks, Jen? I'm going to land. Who am I going after? We were talking about before the show. Candy Mom, and Casey's Corner of the World. So those are two that we're going to finish out the year. So we'll start looking at next year on that. Finish out with this with a final thought. And Kelly, with your final thought, dear, we've you and I have been through a lot through the years. I've known you. I was glad you were closing this out with us. I've known you close to, 8-9 years now. Probably it's going on. We started chatting. You were one of the first people I watched that you were interviewing people and doing things. And we had friends on your show that are still in this community. We have friends on the show that have gone to other things. We've had friends on our shows that are no longer with us that we love and think about all the time. I'm going to let you go first, then the ladies have a final thought of the night. Kelly, what is it meant to you to see how far this community has come?
You know, I say it almost every time I'm on anybody's show, but you never start this thing called YouTube and think you're going to make friends. And that's the thing about this community is it's not just a bunch of YouTubers who watch each other and all that thing. And it's about the numbers and all those. It's true friendships. I mean, absolute, you know, on your best day, they're there, they're with you, they're cheering for you. On your worst day, they're picking you up, you know, and thank you to this community. Thank you to all the creators that make us laugh, that make us think, that, you know, have made these connections and true friendships. And everybody in chat, my goodness, you know, it is just such a blessing. I do believe it's a blessing from God, and I'm just so darn thankful to be part of it. So thank you so much, Pete. I love you.
I thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you spending a couple minutes with us. Everybody, if you haven't followed our good friend, the Mickey Bunch, go over and check her out. It's always inspirational, magical, and happiness over there. And if you ask her to say weird things, trust me, she will. So we love that.
Whether you ask or not.
Oh my God, no. We're not going there. We're not going there. Goodbye, Kelly. Thank you for being here, dear.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye.
Bye, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly, for being here. All right, ladies. First, Nick, thank you for coming in and saying hello. I know it's like 3 a.m. over there, and you guys are doing stuff to mess up the Olympics or something. I don't know what's going on there, but thank you. They're going crazy. The Paris fans, you know, Nick's up there. We love Nick and Claire. Ladies, final thought of the night as we go around here and say goodnight. And before I do that, I want to remind everybody that after tonight, Dad Builds will be live later tonight doing tonight is movie night. I don't know. Dad Builds will be doing something. Steve may have a breast bump. It'll be something over there.
Maybe a hangout because there was a lot of news dropped yesterday. So
okay, maybe a hangout. Dad Builds will be live. Go follow it. You guys know Dad Builds. If you don't, you better get over there, say hello. And Baker is also going live right now after us, and I have no idea what he's doing. He's talking to himself or to his wife. I don't know what he's doing, but it's Baker, and we love Baker. Please go check them out. Final thought of the night. I'll start with Stephanie and go up and around. Steph, your final thought.
Sure. Can I say my last hellos?
Yes, please.
Okay. So welcome into fans of the Green Bay Packers, Darth Maven, Crystal Martinez, Nick and Claire from across the pond. We've got Debbie Thuner, Joy Frank, and Mara is here.
Great.
His ear must have been itching.
Yes, your ear must have been itching. You were called out on a wish list, Peanut. So everybody likes to have a nut.
Yes,
he would be ours.
So, but thank you all for hanging out with us for a year. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us. We've definitely enjoyed our time with you and getting to know you through the chats and, you know, even our ninjas. We know you're there. So thank you for supporting us. And I hope you'll continue to keep doing that in the next year. So thanks. Have a great
Love it. Thank you. Your rash was itching, really, Peanut? Good Lord. Sammy?
I don't even want to ask what that meant. Don't want to know. But you know, I want to say that it's been so much fun. When I first started, I honestly didn't know what to expect, you know, what was going to happen, you know, in this journey. But I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to meet you guys, get to know you guys, and also to get to know everybody that's been, you know, on our show. And I'm so proud of all of us. And thank you, Pete, for all the work that you put into the show. You know, you are the reason we are successful. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Miss Minta with 3 H's.
Yeah. Wow. What a year. I can't believe it seems like time flew. So thank you all for, you know, hanging out with us for this year. It's been totally magical, and I can't believe like a year later here we are. But yeah, and we had like such a great leader and Pete teaching us each week things and everything like that, and showing us, some of us who are new to this, like me, the ropes of how to do everything and whatnot. So we had great leadership in leading all of us into how we are now. So it's been great to see the show grow.
Awesome. Thank you. Tina?
It has been an honor and a privilege to be able to sit at this desk anytime you guys need me to pop in and fill in. And I consider it a complete blessing to know you guys and to get to know so many amazing faces or names that we really never knew, and some that we did know. It's been a journey. It's been a wild ride, and I am so glad that I got to be a part of quite a bit of it. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Happy 1 year.
Love it. Thank you. Jen?
First, I want to say thank you to you, Pete, for taking a chance on us and welcoming us into your channel to represent your channel. For most of us, well, besides Tina and Sammy, we don't have channels. We don't have opportunities to have a show unless we start a channel. So thank you for opening up your life, heart, home, channel to welcome us in and give us a platform to bring joy to people every week. Second, thank you to all you ladies. You have made this fun for me, showing up every week, our laughs and our ideas and how we have gelled so well and in doing this show. It's really made it very fun for me. So thank you. Most importantly, thank you to the chat, because if the chat wasn't here, we wouldn't have a show. And you guys have continued to show up every week, and you've supported us, and we've seen it, and we've seen you sharing out the stream on Instagram and Facebook, and we see it and we thank you. Comments not only in this chat but in other chats on other channels where you say, hey, great show, or we see it and it means everything to us. I'll speak for all of us. I think they would agree with me. It means the world to us, because without you, there is no us. So thank you. And I hope that we have provided entertaining content. And I hope you're excited about what the next year, what we're going to deliver to you in the next year. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I want to, first off, that was very well said by everybody here. Obviously, I'm grateful to everything that was said. Debbie Bernfeld, I need to acknowledge, just dropped $50 in there. Happy 1 year anniversary to the amazing, lovely ladies. You're all awesome, beautiful, and awesome. I'm so proud of you all. Much love, and thank you for all the friendships. So I'll find something to do with that for the upcoming event, and take care of all the ladies. O'Connell, thank you for being here as well. I want to remind everybody that I will be live tonight at 10:45 after Chris and Steve go off, and I will be doing Mad Libs tonight, and we've got a really good one. It was a really good Mad Libs. I've asked Jen to come in and help me. Tina might be here as well. I've gotten used to those lovely faces being in when I go late at night. They're always welcome. So come in tonight after Chris and Steve. Enjoy. Go see Baker. Watch Chris and Steve. Then stop over and close out your night with me. I'm also going to do a really good and a big 100.1. There's going to be one tonight. One. Guess who? Courtesy of Paul Engel. Thank you very much, Paul Engel. There's going to be one tonight for 100 points. 100 points tonight. I'm putting it out there. 100 points. So if you're in, there's still a lot of good prizes to be won. You might want to do that. And I also want to remind everybody that this Wednesday night, I'm bringing back Family Feud, and all of the prizes are handmade custom stuff from So Cargo. So Family Feud comes back Wednesday night this week. One time. If we'll do that. Finishing up again, I echo everything the lady said. Without the chat, without the people watching, you don't have anything. It's the most important things to be able to say hello, recognize, and meet people. I can't wait till 2 weeks from now, basically, when I get to meet people like David T. and Jay Nashville, who are in here now that I've never met before. I can't wait till I get to see Angela and Tina that I haven't seen in forever. Paul and Stephanie, they live at the house now. They were just here, just in the living room a few minutes ago. It's pretty awesome. And I'm going to be in Disney a bunch of times this year. And if Sammy doesn't think that I'm going to hunt her and Joey down to find them, she's nuts, because I love seeing people in this community. I know, I don't mind saying this publicly, I know I pushed the 5 of you. One of the things I vowed when I started this channel is I wanted to do it as good or better than every person out there. One of the things I vowed with this channel is I wanted to give it 110% every time I did it. I may not have all my body parts, but I still got this up here. And I like to try to put smiles on people's faces.
And you have this in there.
Well, thank you. I'm grateful that you all accept and understand that the only reason I push you guys to be better is there's no doubt in my mind everybody needs to see how special the 5 of you are. Okay. And that is the hidden, if that's the pink elephant in the room that nobody knows, is that every time I work and do something for the show, yes, it's about the guests. Yes, it's about the chat. But most importantly to me, it's for people that are out in YouTube that we've met and that we're finding to be able to see how not only are you intelligent and funny and have hearts out there that want to take care of other people, but at the core of it, you're good people. And that's what it's about to me. And I'm glad that people are getting to see that. And I'm going to keep pushing you because I still don't think this show has reached where it can be. And I want to just be there for this ride and watch it. I'll finish with this. My most proud moments this year, most proud moments have been the shows that I wasn't here, because you guys killed it. You guys killed it. You know, I sat in a car both times with a massive smile on my face, thinking at the fact of what you all have been able to do. So thank you for a great year. I look forward to another great one. I love that we've got through the whole show with Tina out without saying pickle it's or giggling. So we've done a great job there. That's the thing. That's the thing. Make sure you're fine. Dad builds 8:30, 9 o'clock. Baker's going live now. Go over there, say hi to him from me. Come in and see me at 10:45. We're going to have a fun show tonight. Wednesday will be the Family Feud, and look for me over. Oh yeah, look for Tina. Tina will be live this Friday night at 9 o'clock. Please go over and support her. I will not be live. No show for me Friday night. Go to Tina's show. I may pop over there with apparently wearing some type of ridiculous shirt and frosting all over my face. So that may happen. That may happen.
There also may be a Mollie's mom sighting.
Yes, I'm bringing Mollie's mom. Yeah. We're all getting together at the Democratic National Convention. I'm very excited about it. Oh no, we're not. Oh no, it's a Cleveland game with Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
Peter McDevitt.
I like getting her fired up. It works.
I'm gonna love giving you your shirt. I'm just gonna love when everybody can see you wearing your shirt.
Oh God, I'm so worried about this. I'm so worried about this. All right. Good night, everybody. Go over and see Baker and ask him where's his nuts, because he's baking with nuts. Go over there and ask him that. Where's my clothes? Good night, everybody. Okay. Get down to the clothes. Where I can't find the clothes. What did Chris relabel it?
I thought you actually lost your shirt. Okay. Clothes?
Oh God, what's going on? Oh God, we're out of here.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got a style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you here with me. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love.
We're going. Look, I left those on just to see what you guys are doing afterwards. Now I'm going to end the stream.